It's been a couple days. Oh, yesterday I got off of work, and boy, it was coming down. So I had to get a ride yesterday, and then today, this morning, it wasn't too bad, but I still got a ride just in case. Just in case it got bad this morning, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't perfect. Like, there was a little bit of drizzle, but not too bad. Left my bike here yesterday. It was still here this morning. So that was good. Ooh, there we go. Got that on in. Y'all, it is so hot. That's the best way I can describe it. It is hot. Oh. Well, I guess it's not really hot, okay? What I should say is it's humid. It's very humid today. It's all the rain that we've been getting. And then today, after I get home and I do stuff, it's supposed to start back up with raining. But from what I saw, it's not supposed to last all day, which is good, which is really good actually. But it's still gonna be pretty bad. Have a good one. Later, game. Oh, you know what? We gotta do workout, y'all. We got to do workout. Oh, dang, that car broke down. Must have happened last night because it was there this morning. Let's see. Workout. Outdoor cycle. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. We are working out. All right, we gotta get up to a little bit of speed here. There's a person coming up right behind me. So, gotta make sure that we aren't in their way. Today overall was like a very interesting day. There wasn't really much work to do, which most people would say, oh, hey, that's great. At my work, when there's not much work to do, that generally means that there's the potential for hours to get cut. So, not really that great. But the potential of an increased amount of work is still like up in the air. Usually around the end of the month is pretty bad. Well, I shouldn't say pretty bad. How can I say it better? It's not bad, it's very busy. So the fact that this month isn't too bad is, I'm not sure if it's a good sign or not, I'll be honest. I am not sure if it's a good sign or not. But we still have a goal to reach. We still have a few days to hit that goal. Well, actually, today's Wednesday, y'all. We got 2 days to hit the goal. Tomorrow and Friday. And if we don't hit the goal, then I don't know. They're just gonna yell at us again. Like they always do. When in reality, honestly, a lot of the time, there's nothing we can do about it. there are some times where it's like, we could have done this or we could have done that. But like this month, I mean, we did a ton of shit. We were really consistent in the beginning of the month. We were really consistent throughout the month. But we just didn't get the cable that we needed to get multiple weeks in a row. So, looking like a rough quarter this year, and this month, or maybe like second month of the quarter. Rough second month of the quarter. So, but you know, we'll strive to succeed, and we'll do whatever we can. Potentially working the whole weekend, even though, from what I understand, the month ends, for my work at least, month ends on the 29th, so Friday, even though there is Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not sure if we work both days, Saturday and Sunday, how that's going to affect our numbers, if it will affect our numbers, or what the case may be. Probably talk about it tomorrow during the meeting, you know, because we all kind of need to know what the deal is. Because as of right now, we don't even know if we're working this weekend, if we're working one day this weekend, if we're working both days this weekend, if we're going to split the weekend between two shifts. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff is up in the air. So, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, what do you do? What do you do? What's the best, most appropriate way to combat the situation that you're in? You know? So, I don't know. But like always, we'll make it through. We always seem to. I am trying to get a car. Whether that happens or not within the month, I'm not sure. But it's kind of like my goal to get it within this month. Coming up, June. That's my goal. And then have it for July. Because soon, it's going to be rough. There's going to be days where it just rains consistently the whole entire day. And on those days, I probably won't be able to, number one, stream. Number two, I won't be able to ride the bike. Even though this does have water protection with it, depending on how heavy the rain is, I think it will determine whether it's viable to actually ride the bike. But if somehow we can keep up with riding the bike or getting rides from coworkers and stuff like that, I mean, we might end up being able to still save up the money and actually be able to get a car. Thank you. You know? So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've been looking at cars online. Like, I'm trying to spend... Like, I know this is such a ridiculous thing to say, because it's like, how the fuck are you going to find something like that? At max, I want to spend $6,000. In minimum, I want to spend like, I guess like $2,000. Maybe 2.5. Because here's the thing, right? Is my driving stuff again, and I can get a license and everything else, get more comfortable. But up until that point, I don't want to attempt to get a driver's license due to if I fuck up and like I hit the pole for the parallel parking or something like that. I'd rather it be my car versus someone else's car. Now these guys are selling these cars, but they don't have a price. And I mean, technically, because I don't have a license, it'd almost be impossible for me to get an auto loan for it, which means that I would have to get a personal loan. So it's like, I'm not sure how that's all gonna work, if I can even make it work. So yeah, I don't know, a lot of things are gonna have to, you know, fall into place perfectly for it to actually occur. But I feel like it's possible. I really do. I feel like I could definitely do it. What? Like, I'm not looking for some fancy car either. Like, I would like a Mini Coupe if I could because it's small and I want to have a smaller car. But I also wouldn't object to getting a K truck because I feel like a K truck would be great. I mean, I would even go as far as getting a smart car, you know? Because smart cars are nice and small, they're nice and compact, easy parallel parking with them. What? Why does it say? According to this, I stopped my workout. Oh. Because I lost connection. I don't know how long ago. Probably kick back on right now. Whew. I'm gonna have to take a stop where we usually do. I'm getting hot, y'all. I'm gonna have to get some water. Maybe because my arm is moving up and down, it thinks that I stopped the workout or something like that. That could be it. Oh. Nice and windy today. Oh.
11 minutes, 28 seconds. Split speed, 26.1 miles per hour.
I gotta get a drink, y'all. Oh. I didn't even have it open. Okay. Now I gotta look behind me, make sure no one's coming. I can go now. Ooh. There's a skunk around here somewhere. But you can feel the heat, I'll tell you that much. So having this tree coverage down here, beautiful. I do have to fill up the tires today because they are getting a little flat. I think not moving them for a whole entire day where it was hot and then it got rainy, so the humidity went up, and then, you know, everything else. I think the smart move would be to fill up the tires, check the tire pressure, make sure it's all good. Getting tired, y'all. Legs aren't used to this. One day off from biking, legs just kind of become mush. It's crazy. Okay. Making all right time, I guess. We're at 14 minutes right now. Almost 15. Be home in about 10 more minutes, I would say. Starting to get that heat again. It's gonna be hot. Say that much. You know, one of my friends wasn't at work today. Kind of sucked. Alrighty. Alright. Nobody coming. How perfect is that? I gotta tighten the back brakes. That's one thing I need to do too. I'll probably take care of that some other time. Just because that's the guy I am. Holy moly. Got a lot of wind down here. For staying stationary and the battery being inside of it, getting pretty good mileage today. I hit 50% battery like a little bit ago. Oh. You can definitely tell that it's going to rain later with all this wind that's going on. So, it's kind of good the time I left today. Because then it gives me enough time to get everything inside. And unlike that one day, what was it, Monday? Look, my days fucking blend together so much. I don't even know what day it was. I think it might have been Monday. But I'm telling you. We hit, like right when I hit the garage, started pouring down. Pouring. It was crazy. It was like I literally made it right in time. Let's see. I know this road is going to be really bad going down today because when I got picked up today, it was pretty bad. And it did rain a little bit more. So it's definitely going to be bad when I go down it. So glad I have a good amount of battery left so we can just use throttle the whole entire time instead of worrying about possibly having to pedal it. But I will say this bike gets about, I would say like 25 miles if you're pedaling it on turbo. So I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to, I could stay in turbo the whole entire time to work and use throttle, and I would just have to charge it right when I got to work. Like, I'm pretty sure it would last the whole entire ride, but I don't feel like tempting it, so today's kind of interesting with the traffic. It really is. Alrighty. Just stop right here. The animal services right there. Exercise ring closed. Oh. Alright. Now all we have to do is burn like another 150 calories. You know what? Okay. Maybe it actually isn't too bad. Because this doesn't seem bad at all. But usually, like, coming up, that's where you really notice that it's bad. So maybe it was just back here that was bad this morning. Or maybe that rain actually really helped. Alrighty. Alright. Holy moly. There's a ton of mail today. Huh. All right, everybody. That's gonna do it for me today. But I will see you guys tomorrow. It's not supposed to rain. But if you don't see me tomorrow, you guys know the reason why. All right, everyone.